Hi students, today we are going to see about conjunctions. What is a conjunction? A conjunction is a word that joins together words, phrases, clauses or sentences. What is a word? A word is made up of many letters. What is a phrase? A phrase is made up of some words that will not contain a subject and a predicate. What is a clause? A clause is made up of group of words which contains a subject and a predicate. And what is a sentence? A sentence is made up of one or more clauses. Okay, so there are two types of conjunctions, namely coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions. Now we shall see what they are. Now let us see what are coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions are used in compound sentences. They help in joining sentences and the independent clauses of equal rank. I told you what are sentences. Sentences are made up of clauses. When more than one clause is there should be a connector or a conjunction to connect those two clauses. Okay. Now, what is a coordinating conjunction? A coordinating conjunction is used in compound sentences. அதாவது ரெண்டு clauses வந்து காம்பவுண்ட் சென்டென்ஸ் ரெண்டு கிளாஸும் மெயின் கிளாஸாக இருந்தால் யூ மஸ்ட் நோ வாட் ஆர் மெயின் கிளாஸ் அண்ட் சபார்டினேட் கிளாஸஸ். கிளாஸ் விச் இஸ் இண்டிபெண்ட் இஸ் நோன் அஸ் மெயின் கிளாஸ். அதாவது அந்த கிளாஸு வேறு இன்னொரு கிளாஸை டிபெண்ட் பண்ணாமல் நிற்கலாம், அப்படி வர்ற கிளாஸ் தான் மெயின் கிளாஸ். சபார்டினேட் கிளாஸ் மீன்ஸ் அ கிளாஸ் விச் depends upon another clause is known as subordinate clause. So இன்னொரு கிளாஸை டிபெண்ட் பண்ணாமையே தனியாக நின்று மீனிங் கொடுக்க முடியும் அப்படின்னா அந்த கிளாஸ்க்கு தான் மெயின் கிளாஸ்ன்னு பேர். ஸோ காம்பவுண்ட் சென்டென்ஸ்னால் என்னென்னா ரெண்டு மெயின் கிளாஸ் உள்ள சென்டென்ஸை தான் காம்பவுண்ட் சென்டென்ஸ்னு சொல்லுவோம். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ரெண்டு மெயின் கிளாஸ் உள்ள ஒரு காம்பவுண்ட் சென்டென்ஸை, அதாவது அந்த ரெண்டு மெயின் கிளாஸஸையும் கனெக்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு யூஸ் ஆகிற கன்ஜங்ஷன்ஸுக்கு பேர் தான் கோஆர்டினேட்டிங் கன்ஜங்ஷன்ஸ். Do you understand students? அந்த கன்ஜங்ஷன்ஸ் எதுக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுது அப்படின்னா தே ஹெல்ப் இன் ஜாயினிங் சென்டென்சஸ் அண்ட் இண்டிபெண்ட் கிளாஸஸ் ஆஃப் ஈக்குவல் ரேங்க். அதாவது ஒரு சென்டென்ஸில் ரெண்டு கிளாஸ் மினிமம் இருக்குன்னு சொன்னேன். அந்த ரெண்டு கிளாஸும் மெயின் கிளாஸ் அப்படின்னு சொன்னேன் இல்லையா, அந்த மெயின் கிளாஸுக்கு பேர் தான் இண்டிபெண்ட் கிளாஸ் அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். தே நோ நீட் டு டிபெண்ட் அப்பான் another class to give complete meaning. So without depending any other clause, if a clause can give a complete meaning, that is known as main clause or independent clause. So அந்த மாதிரி independent clauses join பண்ணுற conjunctionsக்கு பேர் தான் coordinating conjunctions. Do you understand? There are four types of coordinating conjunctions. What are they? Cumulative conjunctions, choice conjunctions, contrast conjunctions and consequence conjunctions. What are cumulative conjunctions? And also as well as these are called cumulative conjunctions. What are choice conjunctions? Or else, otherwise are called choice conjunctions. Contrast conjunctions are yet, but, still, nevertheless, whereas and while. What are consequence conjunctions? So and so, therefore, consequently, or. Is it clear? Now I'll tell you the meanings of these cumulative conjunctions, choice conjunctions, contrast and consequence conjunctions. Cumulative means மொத்தமாக அப்படியே குமுலேட்டிவாக ஒன்று சேர்க்கறது. ஸோ எந்த கன்ஜங்ஷன்லாம் அந்த மாதிரி கிளாஸஸை ஒன்று சேர்க்கறதுக்கு யூஸ் ஆகுதான். அண்ட் ஆல்சோ ஆஸ் வெல் அஸ், இதுவும் அதுவும், இது மட்டும் இல்லை அதுவும் அப்படின்லாம் சொல்லும்போது எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்போது குமுலேட்டிவாக சொல்கிறோம். தட் இஸ் வை இட் இஸ் கால்டு cumulative conjunctions. And the cumulative conjunctions are and also as well as. Choice conjunctions means what? Choice, இது அல்லது அது, either this or that அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி சாய்ஸில் சொல்கிறது. What are the choice conjunctions? Or else, otherwise, அதாவது this or that, this or else, that one, அந்த மாதிரி இது அல்லது அது, அதர்வைஸ் அப்படின்னாலும் அதே மீனிங் தான். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி மீனிங்ஸை கொடுக்கறதுனால இந்த கன்ஜங்ஷன்ஸுக்கெல்லாம் பேர் சாய்ஸ் கன்ஜங்ஷன்ஸ். வாட் ஆர் கான்ட்ராஸ்ட் கன்ஜங்ஷன்ஸ்? ஆக்சுவலி வாட் இஸ் த மீனிங் ஆஃப் கான்ட்ராஸ்ட்? ஆப்போசிட். அதாவது இருந்தாலும் இதுதான் நடக்கணும், இருந்தாலும் அது மாதிரி நடக்கலை இப்படி. அதாவது ஒருத்தர் ரொம்ப புவராக இருக்காங்க, ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ரொம்ப புவராக இருக்கான் ஆனாலும் அவன் நல்லா படிக்கிறான். ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ரொம்ப வீக்காக இருக்கான் ஆனாலும் அவன் கிளாஸ் அட்டன் பண்ணான் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறது தான் கான்ட்ராஸ்ட். ஆக்சுவலாக வீக் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் cannot go to school. Student who is sick cannot go to school. But sick-ஆ இருந்தாலும் ஸ்டடீஸில் உள்ள இன்ட்ரெஸ்டால் he goes to school. He attended the classes. அப்படி சொல்லும்போது இருக்கிற சூழ்நிலைக்கு அந்த மாதிரி நடக்காது, ஆனாலும் நடந்திருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறதுக்கு தான் கான்ட்ராஸ்ட்னு மீனிங். வாட் ஆர் தி கான்ட்ராஸ்ட் கன்ஜங்ஷன்ஸ்? yet, but, still, nevertheless, whereas, while. I'll give you examples in the exercises. Okay, then what is the meaning of consequence conjunctions? Consequence அப்படின்னா என்னன்னா result. இப்படி நடந்தால் அப்படி முடியும், இப்படி நடந்ததுனால அப்படி முடிஞ்சிருச்சு அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறது தான் ரிசல்ட். so and so, therefore, consequently, for, இதெல்லாம் என்ன conjunctions? Consequence conjunctions. Now we are going to see about subordinating conjunctions. What are subordinating conjunctions? Subordinating conjunctions are words that join two clauses, one being subordinate to the other. They are used to join complex sentences. That is, subordinating conjunctions எதுக்கு யூஸ் ஆகுது அப்படின்னா, கன்ஜங்ஷன்ஸ்னாலே ரெண்டு கிளாஸஸை கனெக்ட் பண்ணுறது தான். we know that. அந்த கிளாஸஸ் எப்படி இருக்குமா, ஒரு கிளாஸ் இன்னொரு கிளாஸை சபார்டினேட் பண்ணி இருக்குமா. வாட் இஸ் த மீனிங் ஆஃப் சபார்டினேட்? டிபெண்ட். ஒரு கிளாஸ் இன்னொரு கிளாஸை டிபெண்ட் பண்ணி இருக்குமா. அதாவது அந்த டிபெண்ட் பண்ணுற கிளாஸுக்கு டிபெண்ட் கிளாஸ்ன்னு பேர், எந்த கிளாஸை டிபெண்ட் பண்ணுதோ அந்த கிளாஸுக்கு இண்டிபெண்ட் கிளாஸ்ன்னு பேர். ஸோ சபார்டினேட்டிங் கன்ஜங்ஷனோட வேலை என்ன? ஒரு இண்டிபெண்ட் கிளாஸையும் இன்னொரு டிபெண்ட் கிளாஸையும் கனெக்ட் பண்ணுறது தான். அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு இண்டிபெண்ட் கிளாஸ் ஒரு டிபெண்ட் கிளாஸ் இருந்தால் ஒரு சபார்டினேட்டிங் கன்ஜங்ஷனோட அந்த சென்டென்ஸுக்கே என்ன பேர் அப்படின்னா காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் சென்டென்ஸ். ரெண்டுமே இண்டிபெண்ட் கிளாஸாக இருந்தால் அங்கே தேவைப்படுற கன்ஜங்ஷன் கோஆர்டினேட்டிங் கன்ஜங்ஷன் சொன்னோம். அந்த சென்டென்ஸுக்கு பேர் என்ன? compound sentence. Now the conjunction which connects two clauses, one independent and one dependent, அந்த கன்ஜங்ஷனுக்கு பேர் subordinating conjunction, அந்த சென்டென்ஸுக்கு பேர் complex sentence. Now we shall see what are subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions which represent the time are before, after, when, while, till. Subordinating conjunctions which represent the place are where, wherever, whether, whither. Subordinating conjunctions which represent manner are as if, as though. And subordinating conjunctions which represent the comparison are as, than. Subordinating conjunctions which represent the cause or reason are because, since, for. Which represent result or consequence are that, so that. Which represent purpose are so that, in order, that. Okay, so that and in order that. And which represent condition or concession are if, unless, provided, even if. Subordinating conjunctions which represent the contrast are though, even. Though, even though, and although. Next we shall see what are correlative conjunctions. So far we saw coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, and now we are going to see what are correlative conjunctions. What are correlative conjunctions? They are words that are always used in pairs to join sentences. Okay, if there are two sentences, there will be a pair of conjunctions to connect those two sentences. Examples are both and, either or, neither nor, whether or, not only but also, such that, scarcely when, no sooner than, as, so that, rather than. These are some of the correlative conjunctions. Now we shall see what are connectives or linkers. Connectives or linkers are different from conjunctions. We should not confuse these two. Conjunctions are the words which connect two words or phrases or clauses or sentences. Here connectives are words that join or link ideas in a sentence, or they can also be used to connect ideas together in separate sentences and to link ideas between paragraphs. Okay, so these connectives connect or link the ideas. Connectives help in facilitating the flow of language in construction of a proper structure while writing or speaking. What is the use of connectives? The connectives help in facilitating the flow of language. When we speak something, it will facilitate us to increase the flow of our language, okay, while writing or speaking. They help to connect ideas so as to smoothly link one point or a paragraph to the next to make our writing or speaking more powerful. Not only in making the speech speed or smooth, it also makes the speech powerful. Okay. Now we shall see some of the connectives. Adding connectives are as well as, moreover, to, also, besides, furthermore, in addition, etc. Okay. What are the comparing connectives? Similarly, likewise, like, whereas, equally, in the same way, etc. What are the qualifying connectives? But, however, unless, although, if, except. Okay, these the but will come in the coordinating conjunction. However also will come in the coordinating conjunction. Unless, although, if, all these connectives will come under subordinating conjunctions also. Temporal connectives are during, earlier, later, meanwhile, whenever. Okay, and sequencing connectives are first, second, third, after, eventually, finally, meanwhile, now, subsequently, next, etc. Contrasting connectives are unlike, instead of, otherwise, whereas, on the other hand, nevertheless, in spite of, despite, notwithstanding, etc. What are illustrating connectives? Such as, for example, for instance, in the case of. And what are conditional connectives? If, or, and unless. Okay. What are the cause and effect connectives? Consequently, therefore, thus, because, due to, as a result of. And what are place connectives? Beneath, near, beyond, below. Emphasizing connectives are especially, in particular. Next we shall see task 1. Choose the appropriate linker from within the brackets and complete the sentences. I could not complete my paper in the examination dash I was slow in answering the questions. Choose the correct answer. I could not complete my paper in the examination because I was slow in answering the questions. Next B. It started raining dash we could not play. Which is the correct linker? It started raining, so we could not play. C. Dash I got up early. I managed to reach school on time. Which is the correct answer? As I got up early, I managed to reach school on time. We shall continue. D. Dash he committed a mistake. He apologized dash promised that he would not repeat it. The correct answer for the first dash is, though he committed a mistake, he apologized and promised that he would not repeat it. Then E. This is dash. It must be done. Which is the correct linker? This is how it must be done. We shall continue. D. Dash he committed a mistake. He apologized dash promised that he would not repeat it. The correct answer for the first dash is, though he committed a mistake, he apologized and promised that he would not repeat it. Then E. This is dash. It must be done. Which is the correct linker? This is how it must be done. Now we shall see F. The vendor saw the train moving slowly from the platform dash he got in. Which is the correct answer? The vendor saw the train moving slowly from the platform until he got in. I was not well dash I did not attend the class. I was not well, so I did not attend the class. Okay students, the remaining sentences we shall see in the teachment class. Now we shall see task 2. Combine the sentences and rewrite them using the words given in the brackets. The well was deep, therefore the fox could not get out of the well. The word because is given in the bracket. We have to combine these two sentences using because. Because is a subordinating conjunction. We must remember one thing, when we use subordinating conjunction, the sentence is a complex sentence. If we combine two sentences using because, which is a subordinating conjunction, the new sentence will be a complex sentence. Okay, but in the question there are two different sentences. The well was deep, therefore the fox could not get out of the well. There is a full stop in between two sentences, so the two are also different sentences. Now we have to combine these two sentences as one sentence using the subordinating conjunction because. How shall we combine? The fox could not get out of the well because the well was deep. This is the correct way of combining these two sentences using because. Okay. Again I will say the answer. The fox could not get out of the well because the well was deep. Here when we use the connector because, we are removing therefore. Okay, when we use the connector because, we are removing therefore, and the second sentence will become as the first one, and the first sentence is going back. The fox could not get out of the well because the well was deep. One more thing you must remember, students, because will be always in the middle of the two sentences. Conjunctions may be anywhere, in the beginning of a sentence or in the middle of a sentence, but because will be always in the middle of two sentences. Okay, now after combining the sentences, the sentence has become a complex sentence. Okay, the fox could not get out of the well. This is an independent clause because the well was deep. This is a dependent clause. What is the meaning of dependent clause? The clause which always depends on the other clause. மற்ற ஒரு clause சார்ந்து இருந்தாதான் அந்த clauseக்கு meaning கொடுக்க முடியும். If you consider because the well was deep alone, the meaning is not there, isn't it? It is meaningless. If only this depends on the other clause, the fox could not get out of the well, the meaning will be completed. So there is one independent clause and one dependent clause, and so the sentence is a complex sentence. Okay, and knowingly or unknowingly when we use the conjunction because, the sentence is becoming a complex sentence. We should remember that. Now sentence B. The work was over, we went home. We must combine these two sentences using the word when. Okay, how shall we combine? When we use this conjunction, the two different sentences should become as one sentence. Okay, we must remove the full stop, and after the full stop there is a capital letter. We must use a comma instead of a full stop, and the next letter should be in small letter. So how shall we combine now using when? When the work was over, we went to home. When will become in the beginning. We must start with a capital letter. Okay, for when. W must be capital, and the article the is coming to the next word, next to when. So the T, capital T should be changed into small t, and when la W on the capital irukano. When the work was over, and comma, in the full stop enava marudhu, comma va marudhu. Next V capital letter la irukku W, that should be changed into small w. Okay, so now the answer is when the work was over, comma, we went home. This is a complex sentence because here when is also a subordinating conjunction. This is a subordinating conjunction of time. Okay, adverbial of time this is. So the clause which comes after a subordinating conjunction will be a subordinating clause, that is a dependent clause. We went home is the main clause. When the work was over, this is a subordinating clause. So one subordinate clause, that is one dependent clause and one independent clause, together brings a complex sentence. So this is also a complex sentence. Next, C. Sentence C. A library is a public place. We see a number of books kept there for reading. The conjunction where is given in the bracket. We must use this conjunction to combine the two sentences, the above two sentences. A library is a public place. This is one sentence. We see a number of books kept there for reading. This is another sentence. Where shall we use this connector? Where shall we use this? A library is a public place where, here we should add, okay, where we see a number of books kept for reading. We should remove or omit there because we have included where. Since we added where, we shall omit there here. Do you understand? So now the answer is, a library is a public place where we see a number of books kept for reading. Here all the other rules we have to follow. Full stop after place should be removed and there should be a comma, and V, W-E-V, there W should become a small letter. Where also should have small w, and in V also we must use small w. Okay. So a library is a public place. This is a independent clause. Sorry, this is an independent clause. Where is a subordinating conjunction here? So from where up to the ending for reading, the sentence is a dependent clause. Okay, one independent clause and one dependent clause. That is, one main clause and one subordinate clause together brings a complex sentence. This is also a complex sentence. Okay, because where is a subordinating conjunction. Next, D. The culprit was caught. Immediately he was taken to the police station. We must use the conjunction as soon as. Okay, this is also a subordinating conjunction, as soon as. Now, look at the two sentences. A culprit was caught. The culprit was caught. Immediately he was taken to the police station. Where shall we use this connector? As soon as. We have to insert it in the beginning. As soon as the culprit was caught, he was taken to the police station. Here we are removing the word immediately because both the words give same meaning. As soon as is nothing but immediately. So when we use as soon as, we can omit immediately. Okay, and we can change this full stop into comma. As soon as is coming here in the beginning. So as soon as the culprit T வந்து small letter மாறிடணும். As soon as the culprit was caught, comma, he was taken to the police station. Here, as soon as is a subordinating conjunction, and so that clause, as soon as the culprit was caught, is a dependent clause. Okay, it is a dependent or it is a subordinating clause. And he was taken to the police station is a main clause or independent clause. Is it clear? So, one dependent clause and another independent clause together brings a subordinating conjunction. I mean complex sentence. Okay. We shall see the remaining sentences in the teachment class, students. Now we shall see task 3. Fill in the blanks with appropriate correlative conjunctions. What are correlative conjunctions? Both and, either or, neither nor, whether or, not only but also, such that, scarcely when, no sooner than, as, so that, rather than. Okay. Now let's look at sentence A. She is dash an understanding person. Dash everybody likes to be with her. Which correlative conjunction can be used here? She is such an understanding person that everybody likes to be with her. Next, look at sentence B. Suraj owns dash a typewriter, dash a computer. What correlative conjunctions can be used here? Suraj owns both the typewriter and a computer. Okay, next C. Vani is dash a good singer dash a good dancer. What correlative conjunctions can be used here? Vani is not only a good singer, அவ good singer மட்டும் இல்லை, but also a good dancer. அவ ஒரு நல்ல டான்ஸரும் கூட. Vani is not only a good singer but also a good dancer. Okay students, we shall see the remaining sentences in the teachment class.